Are you currently experiencing that familiar ache in your legs, a persistent heaviness that makes every step feel like a chore? Do those embarrassing varicose veins keep you from enjoying simple pleasures? Or does relentless nighttime foot pain routinely rob you of precious sleep? Perhaps you wake up each morning with a disheartening sense that your body is no longer on your side, struggling to keep up with the vibrancy you once knew. If any of this resonates with you, then brace yourself, because what you are about to discover could be the life-changing revelation you've desperately been waiting for. Imagine a world where these debilitating circulation issues, which plague nearly 8 out of 10 people over the age of 60, could be significantly improved, not through expensive medications or invasive procedures, but simply by incorporating 5 incredible drinks, many of which are likely already nestled in your kitchen cupboard. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a profound truth that the medical industry often keeps hidden, and it has the power to reclaim your vitality. My name is James, and over the past few years, I've had the immense privilege of guiding more than 10,000 individuals towards naturally restoring their circulation. My methods are surprisingly simple, incredibly low cost, and precisely the kind of effective, accessible solutions that much of the medical world would prefer you never learn about. Just last week, I received a message that deeply moved me, a heartfelt plea from Carmen, a 68-year-old grandmother from Austin. "I can't play with my grandchildren anymore," she wrote, her words echoing the despair of so many. "My legs are so swollen that even a short walk to the market is exhausting. Doctors have prescribed medications costing over $230 a month, yet nothing truly improves." Sadly, Carmen's story is not an isolated incident. Every single day, my inbox overflows with dozens of similar messages from people caught in a cycle of endless prescriptions. They spend vast sums on medications that merely mask symptoms, never truly addressing the underlying cause of their discomfort. These individuals often resign themselves to a life of constant pain, convinced it's an inevitable part of aging. But I am here to tell you that this belief is about to be shattered. In the next few minutes, I will unveil 5 natural, inexpensive, and scientifically supported drinks that can begin transforming your circulation within the very first week. These aren't old wives' tales or unproven folk remedies. These are powerful formulas, rigorously backed by medical research and proven to be even more effective than many costly prescription options. With these recipes, you can expect to see leg swelling shrink by as much as 70% in just 2 weeks, banish that persistent heavy sensation, dramatically improve blood flow, reduce the visibility of troublesome varicose veins, finally sleep through the night free from nagging pain, and ultimately regain the vibrant energy you thought was lost forever. And here's the most astounding part. Each of these life-changing drinks costs less than 50 cents to prepare. Before we dive into these incredible concoctions, it's crucial to understand the single biggest mistake made by 95% of people suffering from circulatory problems. This error is so pervasive that even many doctors overlook it, and it's precisely what prevents your body from truly repairing itself. If you don't correct this fundamental mistake first, no supplement, home remedy, or medical treatment will ever deliver its full, lasting results. To explain what truly happens inside your body when blood circulation falters, let's think of your circulatory system like the intricate plumbing in your home. As the years go by, those pipes, your blood vessels, naturally become narrower and less flexible. Consequently, the water, your blood, no longer flows with the same strength and efficiency. When you are young, your heart easily pumps blood down towards your legs, aided by gravity. The real challenge, however, lies in bringing that blood back up to your heart. For this vital task, your body relies on tiny, one-way valves nestled within your veins and the powerful pumping action of your leg muscles. With age, these valves can weaken and your muscles lose their strength, causing blood to pool in your lower limbs. This is the root cause of the swelling, the appearance of varicose veins, the heavy feeling in your legs, and those sharp, disruptive pains that strike at night. However, here's the critical insight most people miss. The true problem isn't simply age itself. Over time, your body accumulates harmful toxins, inflammation becomes a chronic issue, and unhealthy lifestyle habits exacerbate everything. Insufficient physical activity, a poor diet, ongoing stress, and chronic dehydration all add fuel to this destructive fire within your circulatory system. The colossal mistake is that most people, and even many medical professionals, focus solely on masking the symptoms rather than addressing this profound underlying cause. They offer painkillers for discomfort, prescribe compression stockings to reduce swelling, and recommend creams for varicose veins, but they rarely, if ever, tackle the internal inflammation and systemic issues that initiated the problem in the first place. This brings us to the core of a conflict that the pharmaceutical industry would prefer to keep hidden. Medications designed for poor circulation generate billions of euros every single year. Pills like pentoxifylline, diosmin, and anticoagulants are often not designed to cure the issue. Instead, they often create a lifelong dependency. What I am about to share with you is an entirely different approach. We are going straight to the root of the problem, harnessing the incredible healing power of nature itself. These extraordinary drinks are brimming with bioactive substances that effectively calm inflammation at a cellular level, reinforce the delicate walls of your veins, restore vital elasticity to your blood vessels, flush out accumulated toxins that obstruct healthy blood flow, and deliver the precise nutrients your cardiovascular system desperately needs to repair and rejuvenate itself. The most remarkable aspect is that all of this can be achieved with ingredients that cost less than your daily fast food snack. Yet there is one particular drink, a quiet secret among top cardiologists who use it themselves but rarely prescribe to their patients, that stands out. Its effectiveness is so profound that in several European countries, health insurance companies officially recognize it as a legitimate therapy for circulation disorders. This astonishing drink will be revealed as number 3 on our list. But before we get there, you need to prepare your body to fully absorb its extraordinary benefits by learning about the first 2 drinks. Drink 1. Ginger lemon water. Our very first powerful elixir is a simple yet potent blend of ginger and lemon water. Let me share the inspiring case of Roberto, a 65-year-old former bus driver who spent 4 decades behind the wheel. When I first met him, his legs were so severely swollen that even slipping on shoes was an impossibility, and walking brought him excruciating discomfort. "Doctor, I feel hopeless," he admitted, his voice heavy with resignation. "My wife has to bend down just to put my socks on." I recommended this specific drink and instructed him to follow the recipe meticulously for 15 straight days. The results were nothing short of miraculous. Within just a week, Roberto called me absolutely ecstatic, exclaiming, "I can see my ankles again." By the end of 2 weeks, he had shed an astonishing 3 kilos of retained fluid and was walking for over an hour each day, completely pain-free. So what makes this combination so incredibly powerful? Ginger is exceptionally rich in gingerol, a natural substance that acts as an anti-inflammatory up to 5 times stronger than aspirin, yet without any of the harsh stomach irritation. In cases of poor circulation, blood vessels often become tight and irritated. Gingerol steps in like a natural vessel relaxer, allowing blood to move with remarkable ease. Here's a little known fact. Ginger also significantly boosts the production of nitric oxide, the very same compound found in costly circulation drugs, but in this natural form, it's completely harmless and remarkably effective. The lemon, far more than just a flavor enhancer, plays a critical role. Its abundant vitamin C strengthens capillary walls, while potent citrus flavonoids, such as hesperidin, enhance venous return, meaning blood is more effectively pushed back from your legs towards your heart. Lemon also possesses a gentle diuretic action, efficiently flushing out excess fluid without dehydrating your body, a common problem with chemical diuretics. This precise recipe transformed Roberto's condition and has since brought relief to countless others. To make it, you'll need a 3-inch piece of fresh ginger root, never powdered as over 90% of store-bought powder has lost its active compounds, 1 large organic lemon, 500 milliliters of filtered water, and 1 teaspoon of raw honey if you prefer a touch of sweetness. Begin by peeling and thinly slicing the ginger. Bring the water to a boil, then add the ginger slices and let it boil for precisely 8 minutes. Boiling for too short a time won't release enough gingerol, while boiling for too long can make it unbearably spicy. Remove it from the heat and allow it to rest for 5 minutes. Only once the water is warm, not hot, squeeze in the juice from the whole lemon to ensure the vital vitamin C remains intact. Stir in the honey if desired, then strain the mixture and divide it into 2 servings. Now for the crucial timing, drink the first portion immediately after waking on an empty stomach. After 8 hours without fluid, your system will instantly reactivate and begin releasing fluid stored overnight. Take the second portion 30 minutes before dinner. This prepares your body to circulate blood more efficiently at night and calms the inflammation that may have accumulated throughout the day. However, before you prepare this powerful drink, be aware, if you are currently taking anticoagulants like warfarin or Xarelto, always consult your doctor first, as ginger can intensify their effect. If you suffer from gallstones, use it cautiously. Remember, fresh ginger is the only way to achieve truly transformative results. This first drink is incredibly effective, and you will feel visible improvements within your very first week. Drink 2, green tea with honey and cinnamon. Now, let's move on to the second remarkable drink, a treasured secret that top doctors around the world quietly keep for themselves. It is so potent that in Japan it is often referred to as the potion of heart health and long life. The amazing part? You likely already have everything you need for this in your kitchen cupboard. Drink number 2 is none other than green tea, expertly blended with raw honey and pure Ceylon cinnamon. In fact, at some of Tokyo's most highly respected hospitals, heart surgeons have a ritual. Before stepping into the operating room for complex procedures, they sip on this exact tea. This isn't merely about tradition, it's about proven science. Green tea is densely packed with powerful compounds called catechins, the most remarkable of which is EGCG, epigallocatechin galat, renowned as one of nature's strongest defenders of blood vessel health. But here's where the true magic happens. When EGCG is combined with raw honey and authentic Ceylon cinnamon, its benefits are amplified by nearly 300%. Not all teas are created equal. Unlike black or oolong tea, green tea does not undergo fermentation, which is precisely why it retains its potent catechins. These compounds act like tiny repair agents, meticulously patching up the inner lining of your blood vessels. When circulation is compromised, these vessel walls weaken and become prone to leakage, leading to swelling. Catechins function as natural sealants, tightening and protecting them. But here's something most people don't know. Honey isn't just for sweetness. Raw honey is abundant in enzymes and bioactive flavonoids that act as powerful transporters, carrying those precious catechins directly into your system. Without honey, your body might absorb only a small fraction of these beneficial compounds. With raw honey, absorption skyrockets to over 80%. And when you add Ceylon cinnamon, distinctly different from the cheaper, common cassia cinnamon found everywhere, you introduce cinnamaldehyde, a substance that actively expands blood vessels and helps balance blood sugar, thereby keeping inflammation firmly in check. Here's the exact method I prescribe to my patients, where every step counts. For ingredients, you'll need 1 teaspoon of loose green tea leaves, avoid bags, as they've often lost much of their potency, 1 teaspoon of raw unprocessed honey, 1 to 2 teaspoons of Ceylon cinnamon, and 250 milliliters of clean filtered water. For preparation, heat the water to approximately 75-80 Tredegar. It's crucial not to use boiling water as it destroys the active compounds. If you don't have a thermometer, simply boil the water and then let it cool for 3 minutes. Pour the warm water over the tea leaves and steep for precisely 3 minutes, then strain. Once the tea has cooled enough to sip without burning your lips, add the honey and cinnamon. Stir well and drink it immediately. Most people make critical mistakes when brewing green tea. They steep it in boiling water, which kills the catechins, or they leave it too long, making it bitter and ineffective. Others use cheap bagged tea or add honey while the tea is still hot, which destroys its beneficial enzymes. Timing matters too. Drink this about an hour after breakfast. That way, you'll have some food in your stomach for better absorption, but it won't block the catechins with full digestion. And if you are on medication, leave a 2-hour gap, as catechins can interfere with how some drugs are absorbed. A groundbreaking study by the University of Tokyo tracked 200 people with poor circulation for 3 months. The results were astonishing. Leg swelling dropped by 65%, blood returned to the heart improved by 40%, nighttime pain was cut in half, and nearly 8 out of 10 participants showed visible improvements in varicose veins. This second drink doesn't just work alone, it magnificently multiplies the impact of the first recipe. If you're finding this video helpful and enjoying the information, please go ahead and give it a like. It truly helps support the channel. Drink 3, beetroot and celery smoothie. But if you are truly seeking results that will even surprise yourself, then you absolutely need to hear about the third drink. This is the recipe that completely transformed the health of Rosa, a 75-year-old grandmother who went from struggling to walk up a single flight of stairs to joyfully dancing all night at her grandson's wedding. And all of this happened in less than a month. Drink number 3 is the powerful beetroot and celery smoothie. Beetroot might just be the most overlooked vegetable when it comes to circulatory health. It is absolutely loaded with natural nitrates, which your body effortlessly transforms into nitric oxide, the key molecule that actively widens and relaxes your arteries. To give you some perspective, many of the most expensive drugs for circulation and even erectile dysfunction work only because they raise nitric oxide levels. Beetroot achieves this very same effect naturally, without any adverse reactions and at a tiny fraction of the cost. Just 1 glass of fresh beet juice can elevate your nitric oxide levels by up to 300% within 3 hours. That translates to more open blood vessels, smoother blood flow, and significantly less strain on your heart. However, beetroot isn't the whole story. Celery perfectly completes this powerhouse combination. This humble vegetable contains 3N-butylphthalide, a natural compound that functions as both a diuretic, effectively flushing out excess fluids, and a relaxant for vascular muscles. On top of that, celery is bursting with potassium, an essential mineral that flawlessly balances fluids in the body. When potassium is deficient, the body tends to retain sodium and water, which only worsens swelling and that heavy sensation in your legs. Here's the exact recipe for this life-changing smoothie. You'll need 1 medium beetroot, about 150 grams, 2 celery stalks with their leaves, 1 or 2 green apples for taste, 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger, 250 milliliters of cold water, the juice of 1 or 2 lemons, and a pinch of sea salt. For the method, wash the beetroot carefully, but do not peel it. The skin is where most of the beneficial nitrates are stored. Cut the beetroot into small cubes. Chop the celery, including its leaves, as this is where nutrients are most concentrated. Place all ingredients into a strong blender and blend for about 60 seconds until completely smooth. If it's too thick, simply add a little extra water. Strain only if absolutely necessary, as the fiber is highly beneficial. Drink this on an empty stomach at least half an hour before breakfast. Why an empty stomach? Because nitrates are absorbed far more efficiently without food in the way, and the circulation boosting effect kicks in much faster. The maximum effect typically appears within 2 to 3 hours. So, if you drink it at 7 a.m., by mid-morning your blood flow will be at its absolute best. If you suffer from kidney conditions, please speak with your doctor before consuming, as it is rich in potassium. If you are on blood pressure medication, keep a closer watch on your levels during the first few weeks, as this drink may intensify their effect. Don't be surprised if your urine looks pink or reddish after drinking. It's perfectly normal due to beet pigments. I know the taste can be a bit strong at the beginning, so here are some delightful variations to help. Add half a cup of pineapple for a natural sweet touch. Mix in fresh mint leaves. Include a teaspoon of raw honey if you prefer sweeter flavors, or blend with half a cup of fresh orange juice. This smoothie is unbelievably powerful, and when you combine it with the previous 2 drinks, the transformation in your circulation will be nothing short of life-changing. Drink 4, parsley and garlic water. Now we come to the 4th truly remarkable drink, a genuine favorite among Japanese heart specialists, and for a reason that might genuinely surprise you. It connects directly to why Japan, despite its rapidly aging population, consistently boasts the lowest incidence of heart and circulatory disease among developed nations. Drink number 4 is the potent parsley and garlic water. Many people assume Japan's exceptional cardiovascular health is simply due to their diet rich in fish or green tea. But the real secret lies in a centuries-old tradition called mizunokushi, or water medicine, where herbs are infused in water to create what they reverently call elixirs of long life. One of the most enduring recipes, utilized for over 800 years in traditional Japanese practice, is this powerful parsley and garlic infusion. Parsley is far more than just a decorative garnish on your plate. It is one of nature's richest sources of vitamin K, a nutrient absolutely vital for maintaining flexible arteries and ensuring smooth blood flow, yet it is often lacking in older adults. Vitamin K actively helps activate proteins that prevent arteries from hardening. Simultaneously, parsley's unique compounds, myristicin and apiol, act as gentle vasodilators and diuretics, easing circulation and naturally reducing fluid buildup without disturbing your body's delicate mineral balance. Garlic, on the other hand, is legendary for its unparalleled artery cleansing abilities. When chopped or crushed, it releases allicin, a compound so potent that many researchers liken it to a natural pipe cleaner for your entire circulatory system. Allicin actively dissolves arterial calcium deposits, lowers harmful cholesterol levels, powerfully prevents clot formation, eases high blood pressure, and keeps your blood vessels wonderfully elastic. In fact, a University of California study that tracked 1,000 participants for 4 years found that regular garlic eaters cut their risk of cardiovascular disease by nearly half. However, the preparation of this infusion is as crucial as the ingredients themselves, adhering to a traditional Japanese technique. You will need 1 large bunch of fresh parsley, about 50 grams, 3 garlic cloves, 1 liter of filtered water, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and the juice of 1 lemon. First, wash and finely chop the parsley, making sure to include the stems. Crush the garlic cloves and allow them to sit for 10 minutes to fully activate the allicin. Bring the salted water to a boil, then add the parsley and simmer for exactly 5 minutes. Add the crushed garlic and cook for 3 more minutes. Remove from heat, let it steep for 15 minutes, then strain and press the solids to extract all their goodness. Add the lemon juice while the mixture is still warm. Divide this potent drink into 4 servings to be consumed throughout the day. Worried about garlic breath? Don't be. Parsley itself naturally neutralizes the odor thanks to its high chlorophyll content, and chewing on a mint leaf or cardamom pod afterward will clear any lingering trace. This is precisely why Japanese practitioners always pair the two. Parsley not only boosts the medicinal action, but also beautifully eradicates the smell. To maximize its powerful effects, this drink must be timed correctly. The first portion should be taken on an empty stomach in the morning, the second around 10:30 a.m., the third in the mid-afternoon at 4 p.m., and the final one 2 hours before sleep. This precise spacing ensures that garlic's 6-hour vasodilatation window keeps your circulation strong and consistent throughout the entire day. However, this is a very potent remedy, so caution is absolutely essential. Avoid it entirely if you are taking anticoagulants like warfarin or Xarelto, are preparing for surgery within 2 weeks, suffer from very low blood pressure, are pregnant or breastfeeding, or have clotting disorders. If you take blood pressure medication, consult your doctor first and check your blood pressure daily at the start, as the effects can be significantly amplified. Mild reactions may appear at first, such as more frequent urination from fluid release, slight dizziness when standing as blood pressure stabilizes, warmer hands and feet from improved circulation, or more active digestion since garlic stimulates enzymes. These effects are temporary and usually fade within 3 to 5 days, serving as a positive sign that the drink is actively working wonders within your system. Drink 5, coconut water with turmeric. While the first 4 drinks are already incredibly powerful, capable of radically improving circulation, the 5th one truly stands above all the rest, and chances are it's quietly sitting in your kitchen without you ever realizing its profound healing power. This is the exact formula I turn to when patients need rapid, decisive improvement. A natural solution so strong it has even prevented emergency operations. Drink number 5, coconut water with turmeric. If I had to rely on only one drink for survival on a deserted island, it would undoubtedly be this combination. Not only is it the most effective of the 5, but it also supercharges the impact of all the others, producing results that look almost miraculous, yet are fully supported by robust scientific evidence. Let me explain why I call it the fast-acting rescue formula.